Ahoy, shipmates! Ow. I just hit my hand on the corner of the desk. Slithering idiot. I've moved my little control panel, and I think it's too close to the corner. Yes, let me move that. That's better. Like the corner of my knuckle. Right. This evening, we still will see we have this massive amount of greyness everywhere. Seems to be the ongoing theme at the moment. In fact, I was looking at the weather forecast. I thought tomorrow was supposed to be better weather-wise. But looking at... Oh, no, actually, we have got a little bit of sun forecast for next week. But, yeah, hopefully get rid of this greyness. Got 2 ship departures today. The MSC Virtuosa is now departing at 7:45. And the MSC Preziosa at 8 o'clock. And they've both called in with numbers. And you can see the crew up there on the wing bridge of the Preziosa. They are back-to-back in port. And let me show you the map. There we go. So that's we're just about seeing the edge of the Preziosa there, and the MSC Virtuosa is behind. And they've both radioed in, and they both said they're ready to go. Virtuosa is the bigger ship.
Good, Southampton BTS, yes, traffic update. The Golden Dahlia, currently alongside SO4, she'll be remaining alongside until further notice. The Carrera cabined outward bound, Red Osprey just behind her, Red Jet 6, Northwest Netley out. And the MSC Preziosa will be away before the Virtuosa now.
MSC Virtuosa, 181,000 gross tons, and the MSC Preziosa, 140,000 gross tons. So MSC Preziosa has somewhere in the region of 4,000 passenger capacity and around, well, up to about 6,000 for the Virtuosa. But I noticed when they radioed in with some numbers earlier, where have the numbers gone? MSC Virtuosa radioed, Preziosa radioed in with 3,300 passengers. Is that right? Did I get the right one? Yeah, that's right. So this Preziosa is pretty much full with 3,300 passengers and 1,282 crew. But Virtuosa, only 1,719 passengers and 1,661 crew. So she's got pretty much full complement of crew, but not many passengers on board, which is odd. And let's see, what is Preziosa doing? No, Virtuosa. Oh, I'm going to get these two mixed all night, aren't I? Virtuosa is off on it depends. A number of cruises. It's all the same cruise, but you can either take the same cruise for 15, 16 or 18 days. Basically, she's off to an 18-day trip to Bridgetown in Barbados. She's repositioning to warmer climes, as they all seem to be doing this time of year. And then that's the last we see of Virtuosa until April next year. So this is a 12, well, depending on which one you do, you can either get off at... Guadeloupe, or what's the other one you can get off at? Martinique. So you get off at Martinique, Guadeloupe, or get off right at the end, Barbados.
Good evening, sir.
So the Virtuosa is not leaving first. I was going to talk about the Preziosa, and she's leaving first. I should get them in the right order. Oh dear, it's been one of those days. Luckily, the ship departure is a bit later this evening. I thought I'd be here in plenty of time, but I've only just got in. I can still see a few ships.
That is all received. Traffic information, UKD Bluefin, passing Warner, should be proceeding west Nap Tower and over the new ground.
Do you know what? I think that ship's moving. Is it? Or is it?
VTS MSC Preziosa, just letting go our last few lines there now. We'll be lifting off and outward bound from 181.
Oh, no, it's just my eyes then. I just thought it looked like she was...
That is all received, just singling up now. The Golden Dahlia, she's still alongside SO4. She'll be holding alongside and departing until further notice. Carrera's going to pass her now.
That's all received on the Golden Dahlia. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're just about seeing these do MSC Preziosa right at the end of Mayflower Park, and from what I hear, she's going off first, and then MSC Virtuosa is going to reverse all the way down to Ocean Terminal and spin round. I quite like it when they go backwards. A little bit different. MSC Virtuosa, I think it's the MSC Virtuosa does that one a lot. There's definitely one ship that does that a lot. Right, where have we got to? Oh, right, there's plenty of shipmates in the chat. Yes, I don't know why Virtuosa is so empty. Maybe because it's a repositioning cruise, transatlantic. Well, we'll find out. Or maybe we won't. Shipmates MSC Sparks, yes, Virtuosa 1-to-1 crew passenger ratio. Certainly is. Hopefully you'd hope for good service, wouldn't you? With that sort of ratio, people on... Oh, I've left the map up. Apologies for that. Right, who would be... Oh, shipmates. Oh, ahoy there, Bean. And ahoy there, Barbara. I think Barbara's from Switzerland. Ahoy there, CS28. Oh, she's been enjoying my tar barrels video. Oh, my tar barrels video went live. If you haven't seen that, I suggest you check that out. Not now, of course, after the live stream. I went down to Ottery St Mary. I thought I heard a ship horn. No, it's an aeroplane. No, I thought I heard a ship horn. I went down to Ottery St Mary on Tuesday for the tar barrel rolling. So if you're interested in tar barrel rolling, I'll make a little film about it. I'm just going to copy a link. Get shareable link. There we go. I shall post a link in the chat. Yes, because I quite enjoyed that. Was quite excited. Been meaning to go for many years. Tar barrels at Ottery St Mary. There we go. Post a little link for you there. Actually, I'll pin that up to the top as well. There we go. Yes, excellent. Right, where did I got to? Oh, yes, CS28 enjoyed that. Apparently there's something similar in Stonehaven. Oh, didn't know that. We've got numbers for both ships if they've called in. Oh, I think there's definite movement there now. Yes. Surprising how quickly they move once they get going, these things. Who else is in the chat? Hoyder and Savage. And Hoyder Beckett Scott says, I'm down in Mayflower Park. Oh, okay, let's get this. How do I move in? Let's go. Let's try that. I'll go the wider viewpoint and see if we can see shipmate Megan Scott. They might be down at the ends there. Looks very bright over in the distance. One of the container ships there. And where's the cruise ship gone? Yeah, I was hoping we might hear some horns, but I don't think so if they're going to pass each other. Obviously, Preziosa's first away. She was the older ship, older and smaller out of the two MSC ships departing this evening. Built in 2013, 11 years old. Built at a cost of approximately $550 million. Top speed of 23 knots. 43 kilometres an hour for all you continental types, or 26 miles per hour in the King's units. Which is 140,000 gross tonnes. Somewhere in the region of about 4,000 maximum, well, 4,300 maximum passenger capacity. But in fact, she's got 3,306 on board, which is, I think that's pretty much full double occupancy. And she's off on one of these regular little circular cruises. There's quite a few of the ships doing this at the moment. So she's calling in at Hamburg in Germany, and then Rotterdam in the Netherlands, then Zeebrugge in Belgium, and then Le Havre in France. And then she just keeps doing that like a little bus, like a circular bus route going around between all the locations. It means you get lots of different nationalities on board. Obviously, Germans get on in Germany, Dutch in Rotterdam, Belgians in Zeebrugge, and the French people in Le Havre. It'd be interesting to know what the breakdown of the nationalities on board was. I'm just trying to think. I did something similar on MSC Euribia last year, and I'm trying to think. But mainly, I met lots of British people. There were definitely some foreign chappies on board, but I don't remember. Don't remember distinctly. In fact, I do remember lots of foreigners actually not even being Europeans. You know, Asians and those sorts of people. So yeah, but it would be interesting to know which port most people get on at. I suppose we'll ever find out, will we? Oh, somebody's waving a phone light, Ollie. I was distracted. Oh, that must be our shipmate. Who was that? Megan Scott, was it?
Eagle Southampton VTS, that's all received after the outward bound Carrera. Red Osprey just passing Esso now, outward bound. The MSC Preziosa, she's just lifted off. She's now underway.
There we go.
101 outward bound. The MSC Virtuosa, she's currently alongside 102. Once the Preziosa's clear, she'll be back in off Ocean Dock, swinging in outward bound.
You get a good sign of all the bow thrusts are working there. Excellent, well done, thanks, shipmate. That just goes to show you how good waving a phone torch is. Gets us a really good view. And I'm battling somewhat with Mr. Cootie's bright lights down there. Don't know if we've got any shipmates on board Preziosa. Pretty sure we've got a shipmate on board Virtuosa, and she's away next. Right, where was I in the chat? Where did I go? Shipmate Will Reader. Oh, he says tomorrow. He must be on Iona tomorrow. Mine is departing at 5:30 tomorrow, so we should be able to see her relatively easy. Although I did notice yesterday it was dark at 5:30. Oh yes, shipmate Will Reader. He's off on Iona tomorrow. Oh, someone says I haven't updated the time on the video feed. Still summertime. Oh, really? Which one? Which camera? So many cameras. Annoyingly, some of the cameras update their times and others don't. So I'm not sure which feed you're talking about. Looks all right to me so far. Boy, there should be. Where are the horns? No horns, I'm afraid. Boy, there should be. Hilary Fletcher. Someone currently on P&O Aurora has.
Good evening.
Oh, someone on currently on P&O Aurora said on Facebook their call into Guadalupe has been cancelled due to civil unrest. Do you know what? I hear that quite a lot these days. Destinations being cancelled due to civil unrest. Well, they should make Johnny B. And ahoy, they should make Georgina Stevenson. I think I've covered most of it.
Yes, that's all copy, thank you. The Bluefin coming through Helen's Anchorage leading to the Nampole ground.
Couple of shipmates there on the hatch. I thought I heard a horn again. Oh, I mean the weather's good. It's very mild. Visibility still pretty poor. We're only. Oh, there we've got the other ship. Oh, there we've got two ships going. Oh, hang on. How am I going to do this? This is going to be tricky. We've got tandem ship movements. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm not. They do like to get close, don't they, these ships? Look at that. Not much of a gap between them. In fact, they could probably throw a line between the two and tow each other out. Surely there'd be some horns here, surely. Turn the outside microphone off. All we can hear is drunken youths. Still hear fireworks going off. I suppose we're not far from 5th November. I was only talking earlier with a shipmate and we said we're pretty sure we remembered that when we were children the fireworks were pretty much restricted to just November the 5th, but they seem to go on for ages now. Maybe that's just my rose-tinted spectacles. Oh, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? Got the two ships really close together there. It's causing me a slight quandary. Which ship do I focus on? Yeah, it's tricky. MSC Virtuosa. She's off on a 18.
Very BTS, that will receive, thank you. Nothing after the Carrera.
Well, in fact, she's off on a 15, 16.
Southampton BTS, the MSC Preziosa, Pierhead outwards, thank you.
Preziosa, BTS, that's all copy, thank you.
Oh, wonder if Virtuosa will say peered out, because you peered out backwards. Not really, I don't know. Anyway, Virtuosa, she's off on a 18-day trip to Bridgetown in Barbados, calling it Le Havre in France, Ponte Delgado in the Azores, Tortola in the British Virgin Islands, Philipsburg in Saint Martin, St John's in Antigua, Fort-de-France in Martinique, Pointe-de-Pitre in Grande-Terre, and Guadeloupe, which could be closed due to civil unrest, and Castellaris in St Lucia. Wonderful. Hopefully the weather's better over there. Get away from some of this awful grey British weather. I mean, do you see the visibility? I don't think we've had a visibility of over 10 nautical miles in weeks. As you can see there, it's just sort of got this constant fog in the air. Oh yes, Shipmate Electric Gamer. Yes, I think he's actually on board. Well, I'll wait till you get a bit closer, Shipmate. We're sort of slightly distracted at the moment with the two ships on the screen. We'll wait until you get a bit closer. I'll have to zoom in on one ship, aren't I? I can't. It's a great view, though. Have a quick little look on the top of Preziosa. There's a few people up there. Not that busy. I suppose we're right in the middle of peak buffet time, aren't we?
Golden Dahlia, BTS.
Yeah, a few people wandering around on the top decks there.
Golden Dahlia, that's all received. Standby.
There's a bit of a gap now between the two ships. It did look like Virtuosa was gaining quite quickly on Preziosa. This. Our excellent sponsor, Paul from Love Cruises,
Golden Dahlia, BTS. Yes.
Has reminded me of something. Where is that? It's here. In case you're wondering, shipmates, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live from the port of Southampton. Right, let's move this camera around while I think about it. In case you're wondering, Paul has supplied some prices over as well, which I always find it's quite fascinating. The prices of the cruise. Oh, I've forgotten the nighttime light levels. We've had enough of that, haven't we? Let's go back to that, and then, if I remember correctly, that. There we go. I thought this is quite a good deal for January next year. A Northern Europe round trip, so it's a bit like what the Preziosa's doing today. 7 nights, calling in at Hamburg, Rotterdam, Le Havre. So it's just missing out Bruges, isn't it? A day at sea as well. Look at that, inside cabins from £419 per person. Honestly, in January, what you save from turning the heating off of home, you'll pay for your cruise, wouldn't it? I thought that was a pretty good price there. If you're interested, just contact Paul from Love Cruise, link in the description, or do whatever you need to do with that QR code.
See Preziosa. BTS.
MSC Preziosa.
Right, we've got a shipmate.
MSC Preziosa, BTS.
I spot you.
Good evening again. Traffic 8. Update the Golden Dahlia.
There we go.
She's breaking away from SA outbound.
The waving of the torchlight, very effective.
Copy, thank you. We'll see where she is, and we might go north or right to overtake her, depending on where she is.
MSC Preziosa. BTS. Yeah, that's all received. Thank you.
I think that must be shipmate. We've lost it now. Which shipmate is that?
BTS MSC Virtuosa. We're at the pier head boy out standby.
Oh, so we still get a pier head boy outwards.
So that's BTS. That's all copy. Thank you. Traffic information. The Golden Dahlia breaking away from SA outward bound.
Yep, copied all that. That's great. Thank you.
I think that was shipmate clips that are funny. There we go. We spotted you, shipmate. Thanks for the wave. The torches massively help. It makes it really obvious. In fact, I can still see you even at this distance waving. That's just so good, isn't it? Right, let's have a look back. Let's go back to the other one, the Virtuosa. She's going backwards. I don't know why. I always find it fascinating when they go backwards. I know it's a simple thing, but it just amuses me. To wonder if it's the sort of captain showing off or something. Prowess in his reversing skills. There we go. Reversing. Well, the shipmate Electric Gamer, one of our members of the channel, he'll be... I'm waving sort of midships. Okay, which side of the ship are you on, shipmate? Hopefully you're on the right side. Well, I mean the starboard side. Which is the right side. The correct side. Not the port side, which is the wrong side. Unlike a couple of friends of mine the other day who were on the incorrect side of the ship when it departed. They were busy waving at Hythe. I did tell them off. Lots of dark balconies there. I think the MSC Virtuosa is the same. Very bright light from that big screen up top. Oh, we got some honking. Oh, electric gators, torch midships. Midships where, shipmates? I'm struggling to spot you. And there's the MSC Preziosa departing.
Yeah, ready, go.
Ready, go, BTS. Traffic update, the MSC Preziosa passing Ocean Dock, outward bound, followed by the MSC Virtuosa Pierhead, outward bound. Dockhead tide gauge 1.87.
You can see the lift.
Received. Thank you for the traffic update. And
You can see the lift going up and down. Oh, hello. I think I can see where Electric Gamer is. There we go. I think we've got the dual wielding torches. Excellent. Well, you see your shipmate? He was sending some pictures earlier to our Discord channel. I can see it's so difficult to see, isn't it, without the torches? Well done. Thank you, shipmates. I wonder where you're getting off. Are you going all the way to Bridgetown in Barbados? Or are you getting off a stop or two before? It's interesting that there's not very many people on board. Well, the shipmate Ellie Murley. Yes, great time to come into the stream. Yeah, absolutely right time. So the MSC Virtuosa is the same ship as the MSC Grandiosa and the MSC Eurybia, which... No, I thought I could hear some more horns, but it's just vehicles probably. I changed them. I travelled on the MSC Eurybia last year. The only problem I have with the MSC ships, the shipmate Jeremy Evans, welcome aboard, shipmate, is that the front of the ship is for the yacht club, so you can't really get to the front of the ship. You can't at any point look forwards off of the ship, which is sort of disappointing for me. I'd always like to be at the front and pretend I'm the captain, if you know what I mean. There we go. There's the MSC Preziosa. Oh, there's only two ships. How can I forget one of the names? She's just passing the dock head now. Very calm out there today. The weather is hardly any wind whatsoever, around about 4 or 5 knots. Visibility still disappointing, 8.9, well, around 9C. So weather has been very good. Very mild. Leaves are on the trees, although notice some of the trees are starting to drop them. Well, the shipmate D1986 says, are you going to be live next Friday the 15th as my future mother and father-in-law are going to be on Queen Mary to Amsterdam back? Ah, well, excellent, shipmate. That sounds like a good little cruise. Yes, I would think so. Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays are normally pretty good days for me to live stream. During the week, I sometimes struggle to get back in time. So now if we look over on Port Cap, we've got the 2 MSC ships again on our screens. Well, the shipmate Crag Raven, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. We've got the Preziosa passing dockhead now. Oh, it's all a bit of a shame once it passes dockhead.
No reported inbound traffic. The MSC Preziosa, followed by the MSC Virtuosa.
We'll get to see a spin. Oh, yes, the front of...
Southampton VTS, the MSC Preziosa, Western Shelf out, thank you.
MSC Preziosa, Southampton VTS. That's all copy, thank you. Red Eagle, hound it.
See you there, thank you.
So my favourite bar on the MSC Ribia, which should be the same on this ship, is just in the centre of the screen there, right in the centre and the top of the ship. You can't quite see forward, but you get a pretty good view left and right, which was ideal coming in and out of some of the ports. It was a good bar, that was. My favourite, that was. But not like on some of the other ships where you can see forward, which I think was my only disappointment in that bar. And the shipmates I was travelling with told me that on the other ship they went on, which was similar, that was an adult only bar, whereas when we went on the MSC Ribia, there were children allowed in there. Wasn't too bad. Well, looks like we've got another shipmate waving a... Nope, wrong camera. There we go. Shipmate waving a torch there in the centre. Could be... Oh, yes, he is. That's our shipmate, Electric Gamer. Many thanks, Electric Gamer. Well, you can see you there. Have a good cruise to Bridgetown in Barbados. I can't deny that I'm not envious of you going all the way to Barbados. And let's have a look. So we've got the Virtuosa heading down Southampton water. It's very dark, isn't it? And if you're wondering, interesting on some prices, got some Virtuosa prices here. So this is a 14-night cruise next year. Calling it Spain and Portugal. That's from $14.99 per person. Then this is one of those similar circular cruises which goes around the channel here. May half term, in fact, according to Paul from Love Cruise there. $7.50 per person. Seems like a reasonable price, doesn't it? And then I think he sent me one more. I always like to know what the prices are. This is an Iberian coast one, Canary Islands and Madeira. £1,919 per person. Includes tips and premium extra drinks. Ooh. That's for the 3rd of October next... Hang on. No, not next year. Year after next. Gosh, blimey. It's a long way away, isn't it? Oh, it's good to get some prices. I like to know what different things cost. Sometimes I'm surprised at how much they cost, and sometimes surprised at how little they cost. I think that January cruise looks to me like a good deal. £419 per person for an indoor one. looks like a steel to me. There we go. MSC, Uribia. Nope. Virtuosa's now spinning around. This is the carousel bar that we can see into the back. That section of bright blue lights. It's the sort of entertainment clubby singy bar. They normally have someone playing instruments, someone singing, and there's a big screen that goes all around. Very good. I would think that television must be incredibly bright on top of the MSC ship there. Look how bright it is. I'm surprised it's not a hazard to navigation. Well, the shipmate, Sussex Rail Enthusiast, says, why didn't the Virtuosa use the middle swing ground? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Virtuosa has this darling habit of reversing backwards for a long way and spinning around. I think it's just the captain showing off.
VTS, Red Eagle, just passing northwest Netley inbound. We're going to sit to the south of Dockhead and await the MSC Virtuosa.
I think he's saying, check out these reversing skills.
VTS, that's all copied. The MSC Virtuosa, she's swinging there south of Ocean Dock.
Hold my rum, shipmates. Check this out as he goes backwards. That's what I'm imagining he's saying. I'm sure he's not. These screens even lighting up the smoke coming out the chimney at the top. It's looking quite dramatic. I think some good reflections on the water today. It's that calm weather we're having. This, whatever they called it, some weather condition that causes lots of smoke and murk. Well, the shipmate D1986 says, wonderful colours. Yes, that's one advantage of the nighttime broadcast. We do get some great colours. Last night's Ada Nova was excellent. They are really floating discos, those ships, the Ada ships. They are excellent at night time. I enjoy watching those depart. See right down the side of the MSC Virtuosa. I'm pretty sure I got the names right now. Oh yeah, excellent spelling. Mark G says, just reminded me, 1,719 passengers aboard and 1,661 crew. So the shipmate Electric Gamer, one of our members of the channel, he's on board. He's going to have a great cruise, isn't he? Not many people on board, unless they pick up more people. Well, I suppose they might pick up more people in one of their other destinations, I suppose. It is calling in at France, so perhaps they'll pick up passengers in France. What do you think? Doesn't seem like very many people on board. But I suppose it is a one-way repositioning cruise to Bridgetown in Barbados. Oh, shipmate Dave Wareham said, yes, it's anti-cyclonic weather. That was it. That was what I was looking for. My poor old rum-addled brain was struggling for that one. Oh, that reminds me. I partnered up with a local company for rum. They're based down in Poole. They make a rum made with seaweed. Absolutely fantastic. I will be putting some links into this. I must go. Do you know what? I'll film that this evening. After this broadcast, I'm going to film that so that you can purchase some rum at a discounted rate just in time for Christmas. I've also bought some other rums to do a bit of a rum tasting. I did buy it all for International Rum Day, and I think I've missed that by months. I'm not exactly keeping up to date with things. Although I have released 2 videos. I've just finished the tar barrel video. Oh, it's so bright. It's like staring into the sun. I have finished the tar barrel video. There's a link at the top. Well, I've called it tar barracks. I'm typing and talking at the same time. And I've just finished my Imber bus video. So that'll be for members of the channel and Patreons and PayPal donors, they've already got early access to that, but it should be coming out over the weekend. Got a couple of departures over the weekend. Tomorrow we have P&O Iona at 5:30. It'll be dark for her, but she's leaving from the ocean terminal, so we still get a good view. I can see increased chuffage out of the chimney. Reaching dockhead now, she'll be opening up. Let's put the radio back on, shall we? Yeah, that was very good of these two ships apart at the same time. Made it very convenient. Post galley time as well. Not in the middle of galley time. So yeah, that's all worked out rather well, hasn't it? Yes, do check out my tar barrel video. It is just been released. It's at the links at the top of the chat, or just search the Solent Ships YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, do please subscribe. Then you'll be notified of whenever we go live. And of course, whenever I release little films. And of course, when the next live stream is, which will be tomorrow at approximately 5:30. Yes, look at that. See, luckily here in port, we can still pick the colour of the ships up. It's quite difficult when they are on the other cameras. It's just so dark out there. Right, so I'm going to draw this one to a conclusion.
Yes, the MSC Virtuosa Western Shelf out.
MSC Virtuosa, BTS Western Shelf out, thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. There goes the MSC Virtuosa past the dockhead. We're back tomorrow for Iona at 5:30. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. And many thanks to all my PayPal donors, Patreons, members of the channel, and of course the Blue Spanner crew, who are very helpful all the time. Oh, there's one of the red funnel ferries waiting. Right, till next time, mates.